Imagine walking into your garden and having your neighbors whisper, "How on earth did they afford that designer decor?" The secret is simple: every single piece came from Dollar Tree. Today I'm revealing 15 genius new garden hacks that look like they cost a fortune but will only set you back a few dollars. These projects are creative, stylish, and guaranteed to make your outdoor space feel like a designer showroom without the price tag. Welcome back to Golden Gardeners, where we believe you don't need a big budget to create a beautiful garden you're proud of. If you love clever ideas that turn the ordinary into extraordinary, you are in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss any of our garden transformations. Now let's get started. Hack number 1 is the solar light chandelier. This is one of the most breathtaking garden upgrades you can make for just a few dollars. All you need are Dollar Tree solar lights, a wire hanging basket, and a little bit of creativity. Start by removing the stakes from the solar lights so you're left with the tops only. Next, use strong adhesive or zip ties to attach the lights around the rim of the basket facing downward. Once secured, spray paint the entire basket in a sleek metallic finish. Black or bronze works best to give it that designer look. Now flip the basket upside down, add a chain or some sturdy rope, and hang it from a tree branch, a pergola, or even your porch ceiling. During the day it looks like an elegant garden chandelier. At night the solar lights glow softly, casting a warm, inviting atmosphere across your outdoor space. The best part is it charges itself in the sun, so you get hours of ambient lighting with zero electricity cost. This hack turns a $1 solar light into a statement piece that feels like it belongs in a luxury outdoor catalog. Hack number 2 is the planter pedestal. This trick instantly gives your garden that upscale, high-end look you usually see in luxury estates. Head to Dollar Tree and grab a couple of glass candlesticks and large plastic bowls or planters. With just those items and some strong adhesive, you can create an elegant raised planter that looks like a designer urn. Start by gluing the candlestick to the bottom of the bowl, making sure it's centered. For a taller pedestal, stack 2 candlesticks together before attaching the bowl. Once the glue is fully set, give the entire piece a coat of spray paint. Matte black, stone gray, or antique gold are perfect colors to mimic real ceramic or cast iron. When the paint dries, place your favorite flowers, succulents, or even faux greenery inside. The result is a show-stopping pedestal planter that elevates your garden both literally and visually. Position them by your entryway, along a garden path, or in pairs to frame your patio. Nobody will guess they were made from a few simple Dollar Tree items. It's chic, durable, and gives your garden instant designer flair. Hack number 3 is the garden mirror illusion. This is the perfect way to make a small outdoor space feel twice as large while adding a touch of elegance that looks straight out of a designer garden magazine. All you need are a few Dollar Tree picture frames, some mirrored vinyl sheets, and strong adhesive. Start by removing the glass from the frames and replacing it with the mirrored vinyl, cut neatly to fit. For a sturdier look, you can glue the vinyl to a thin piece of cardboard before sliding it into the frame. Once your mirrors are ready, spray paint the frames in metallic tones like silver, bronze, or matte black to give them a timeless finish. Now comes the magic: arrange the framed mirrors along a fence, wall, or trellis in your garden. When sunlight bounces off them, the reflections create the illusion of depth, making your space look bigger and more open. Place a few near plants or flowers and the mirror will double the greenery, instantly making your garden look lush and abundant. Hack number 4 is the faux stone pathway. This is a clever way to create a designer-looking walkway in your garden without spending hundreds on real stone. All it takes are a few pool noodles from Dollar Tree, some sturdy cardboard or foam board, and textured spray paint that mimics stone. Begin by cutting the pool noodles into flat pieces. These will act as your stone molds. Arrange them in irregular shapes on the cardboard, spacing them out just as you'd see in a natural stone path. Once you're happy with the layout, secure them in place with glue or tape so they don't shift. Then coat the entire surface with layers of textured spray paint in shades of gray, tan, or even a weathered mix to mimic authentic stone. When the paint dries, carefully peel away the noodle borders and you're left with faux stepping stones that look surprisingly realistic. Place them directly on soil, gravel, or grass to create a pathway that guides the eye through your garden. You can even mix in real pebbles or mulch around the edges to enhance the illusion. Hack number 5 is the hanging herb garden. This hack not only looks stylish but also gives you fresh herbs at your fingertips. All you'll need is an over-the-door shoe organizer from Dollar Tree, a few packs of potting soil, and your favorite herb seeds or small starter plants. Start by choosing a spot with plenty of sunlight, such as a fence, balcony railing, or the side of a shed. Hang the shoe organizer securely so the pockets are facing out. Each pocket will become a mini planter. Fill them halfway with soil, tuck in your herb seeds or transplants, and then add a little more soil to hold everything in place. For a designer touch, label each pocket with chalkboard stickers or small wooden tags so you can identify your basil from your mint. As the herbs grow, the organizer transforms into a lush green wall that looks like custom garden decor. It's vertical gardening at its finest, space-saving, practical, and beautiful. This hack works perfectly for small spaces or patios where floor space is limited. Imagine stepping outside and clipping fresh parsley or thyme right off your garden wall. It's elegant, functional, and looks like a boutique garden installation, even though it came straight from the Dollar Tree aisle. Hack number 6 is the designer trellis. This project is one of the easiest ways to give climbing plants a polished high-end look while spending only a few dollars. For this, all you need are wire cooling racks from Dollar Tree, a pack of zip ties, and a can of spray paint in the finish of your choice. Start by lining up 2 or 3 cooling racks vertically, connecting them together with zip ties to form a tall, narrow grid. If you want a wider trellis, simply connect more racks side by side until you reach your desired size. Once assembled, give the entire piece a coat of spray paint. Black or dark green will blend seamlessly with your plants, while gold or bronze will make it look like a chic designer accent. Place the trellis directly into a planter or anchor it against a wall or fence and plant ivy, morning glories, or climbing roses at the base. As the plants grow upward, they weave through the grid, turning your simple cooling racks into a stunning vertical display. Hack number 7 is the glow-in-the-dark pebble pots. This one adds a magical designer touch to your garden, especially at night, when everything comes alive with a soft glow. All you need are Dollar Tree glow stones, a few plain plastic pots, and some clear adhesive. Begin by applying a thin layer of adhesive around the outside surface of your pot. While it's still tacky, press the glow stones onto the pot in any pattern you like. Cover it fully for a bold glowing container, or scatter them in swirls and stripes for a more artistic look. Let everything dry completely before placing your plants inside. During the day, the stones soak up sunlight, looking like decorative accents. But as evening falls, the pot transforms into a glowing lantern, casting a gentle light across your garden. The effect feels whimsical, almost as if your plants are lit from within. For an even richer designer vibe, try grouping several of these glowing pots together in different sizes, or place them along a pathway to guide the way at night. This simple hack turns an ordinary planter into a stunning piece of outdoor decor that looks far more expensive than it really is. Hack number 8 is the elegant bird bath. This is one of those projects that instantly elevates any garden space and looks like it belongs in a high-end catalog. All you'll need are glass bowls, glass plates, and candle holders from Dollar Tree, plus some strong adhesive to hold everything together. Start by creating the base. Take 2 or 3 candle holders, stack them vertically, and glue them together for height and stability. Next, attach a wide glass plate on top of the base. This will serve as the pedestal. Finally, glue a deep glass bowl to the plate to form the basin of your bird bath. For a designer finish, give the entire piece a coat of frosted spray paint, stone textured paint, or leave it crystal clear for a modern look. Once dry, place your bird bath in a sunny corner of the garden or near a flower bed where birds naturally gather. Fill the bowl with fresh water and watch as birds come to sip and splash. It doesn't just serve a purpose for the wildlife, it becomes a beautiful focal point, adding charm and elegance to your outdoor space. This bird bath looks like something you'd spend a small fortune on at a garden store, but in reality, it's built entirely from a few dollar store items and a bit of imagination. Hack number 9 is the lantern planter. This is a simple yet stunning way to add vertical interest and designer flair to your garden using items you can grab from Dollar Tree. All you need are metal or plastic lanterns, small pots or containers, and a little potting soil with your favorite plants. Begin by removing any glass panels from the lantern if possible, so you have an open space to place your plant. If the lantern is small, choose a compact plant like a succulent or a small flowering plant. Fill a matching small pot with soil, plant your greenery, and carefully place it inside the lantern. For a polished finish, you can wrap a bit of moss or decorative stones around the base of the plant inside the lantern. Now hang the lantern from a hook, tree branch or shepherd's hook in your garden. Alternatively, you can place it directly on a patio table or along a pathway. During the day it acts as a stylish planter, and at night if your lantern has a built-in candle or LED light it glows softly, adding ambiance. This hack is all about turning ordinary lanterns into multifunctional decor. It's eye-catching, budget-friendly, and looks like it belongs in a curated designer garden. A few dollars and a little creativity and your garden instantly gains charm and vertical dimension. Hack number 10 is the Dollar Tree Fairy Garden. This is one of the most whimsical ways to add charm and personality to your garden, and it looks like something straight out of a designer catalog. All you need are small containers or planters, moss, miniature figurines, and decorative accents, all easily found at Dollar Tree. Start by selecting a shallow container or planter as the base. Cover the bottom with soil, then layer moss on top to create a lush green carpet. Next, arrange your miniature figurines, think tiny houses, gnomes, or woodland creatures on the moss. Add little decorative touches like pebbles, faux flowers, or tiny fences to make the scene feel complete and enchanting. For a more elevated designer look, consider grouping multiple fairy gardens together in different sized containers or place them along a garden path for a magical walkway effect. The key is to balance the elements so it looks curated rather than cluttered. Hack number 11 is the hanging basket side table. This clever hack turns ordinary Dollar Tree wire baskets into a functional and stylish garden accent that doubles as a side table or plant stand. All you need are 2 wire baskets, a tray or round board for the top, and some strong adhesive or zip ties. Start by flipping one basket upside down to form the base. Place the second basket on top right side up and secure them together using zip ties or glue so they stay sturdy. Now place a tray, cutting board, or round piece of wood on top to create a flat tabletop surface. For a polished look, give the entire piece a coat of spray paint in black, white, or metallic tones. This side table can hold potted plants, drinks, or garden decor. Place it next to a bench, chair, or even in a corner of your patio. The wire design keeps it airy and modern, while the tray on top gives it practical functionality. Hack number 12 is the faux concrete candle holders. This is a super easy way to give cheap Dollar Tree items a high-end stone-like appearance that feels luxurious in any garden setting. All you need are plastic cups or containers, faux concrete spray or paint, and a little creativity. Start by choosing cups or containers of different sizes to create variety. Apply a coat of faux concrete paint over the entire surface. For added texture, use a sponge or dry brush to dab on a slightly darker shade, giving the appearance of natural stone. Let the paint dry completely. Once dry, place candles, real or LED, inside your new stone holders. For a cohesive look, group several of different heights together on a patio table, garden shelf, or along a pathway. The effect is striking. What started as a simple plastic cup now looks like a handcrafted concrete accent piece. Hack number 13 is the mosaic garden stones. This hack turns ordinary stepping stones into stunning designer-inspired mosaics that instantly catch the eye. All you need are cement molds or small trays, Dollar Tree glass gems or beads, and quick-drying cement. Begin by mixing the cement according to the package instructions. Pour a layer of cement into each mold or tray, smoothing the surface with a spatula. Before the cement sets, press the glass gems or beads into the surface in any pattern you like. Geometric designs, random clusters, or even floral motifs. You can mix colors for a more vibrant effect or stick to neutral tones for an elegant, understated look. Allow the cement to fully dry, then carefully remove the stones from the molds. Place them along your garden path, around planters, or as standalone decorative accents. The reflective gems catch sunlight beautifully, adding shimmer and sophistication to your garden floor. This hack makes your walkway feel like it belongs in a curated designer garden, all for just a few dollars and a handful of creative supplies. It's simple, striking, and completely customizable to your style. Hack number 14 is the rustic garden signs. This is a simple yet effective way to add personality and designer charm to your garden. All you need are wooden planks or craft boards from Dollar Tree, acrylic paints, stencils, and a bit of creativity. Start by sanding the boards lightly if needed, then paint a base color that complements your garden. White, gray, or even a muted pastel works beautifully. Once dry, use stencils or freehand lettering to write plant names, inspirational quotes, or whimsical messages. For a rustic touch, lightly distress the edges with sandpaper or add a wash of watered-down paint to give it a weathered, antique look. Mount your signs on stakes and place them directly in the soil. Lean them against a fence or hang them from tree branches. You can even group several together for a curated boutique-style display. These signs are more than decorative. They create focal points, guide visitors through your garden, and add a personal designer touch. Hack number 15 is the tiered fountain. This is the ultimate finishing touch for any garden, creating movement, sound, and elegance that feels like a high-end installation. All you need are a few Dollar Tree bowls of varying sizes, a small water pump, and strong adhesive to stack everything securely. Start by stacking the bowls from largest to smallest, gluing them together to form tiers. Make sure the top bowl has a small opening for the water pump's tubing. Place the pump inside the bottom bowl, hiding the cord as best you can. Once everything is in place, fill the bowls with water and turn on the pump. Watch as water cascades gently from the top tier to the bottom, creating a soothing, tranquil effect. For an added designer touch, paint the exterior of the bowls with a stone or metallic finish, or add decorative pebbles and moss around the base. Position your fountain as a centerpiece on a patio, near a seating area, or nestled among flowers to create a relaxing focal point. And there you have it. 15 genius Dollar Tree garden hacks that look like designer decor. Which one will you try first? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who loves creative garden ideas. Happy gardening!